God. How are we, chat? How are we? Good evening. Good evening. How are we? How are we? How are we? How are we? Um, how are we, chat? How are we? Going back to Romford. How are we? How are we? Team of the season, good to start. How are we? How are we? Welcome in. Get tar. Fair play. Right, any chance, ref? Any chance? How we doing, boys? How are we? Hey, Scooter, how we doing, mate? How are we? Oh, I forgot to tweet that one live. Oh my god, I'm such a fraud. Um, 2 seconds, chat. 2 seconds. Um, right, there we are. There we are. Are you still getting nothing? And you think 99 Messi and Mbappe are out of packs at 6 p.m.? Yeah, they are. Yeah, we're getting teams 3 and 4 tomorrow. Tonight, sorry. We're getting teams 3 and 4 tonight. Yeah, Eze is going to Arsenal. Yeah, mad, isn't it? Mad, isn't it? Hey, how we doing, Joe, mate? How are we? It's a little bit mad. So what we're going to do here is do team of the season picks. Give me a second, chat. Have you boys packed any of these cards or no? Yes, I don't know if we're getting a new batch. I can't tell you about a new batch, mate. Do we know what 99s are in the new team? All I know, mate, is that it's from team 3 and 4. So if you go on to like say FUTGG, FUTBIN or whatever, you'll be able to find who the 99s were in the. I think it's Hullet. I think Hullet was in a 99 in team 3 or 4. So yeah, might be worth checking out that, by the way, because I'm not too sure. I should know, but Don't you want somebody to love? Right, Upamecano, Klaus. Who have we got tonight, boys? Chelsea or West Ham? Chelsea or West Ham, lads? Also, if you're a viewer of the WWE, SmackDown tonight is on at 8 o'clock. They're in Dublin, Ireland, so it's on at 8 o'clock tonight. Same time as the football, I think. So I'm gonna have both on. Somebody to love, don't you? You go to City tomorrow against Tottenham, yeah. That should be a good game. That should be a really good game. Right. Actually, no. We'll use up the team of the seasons first, so we don't put them in. Did they release any good team of the season, like any good player SBCs over the last couple of days? I know, because my duplicate storage is struggling here. You got 99 Williams, 99 Palmer, 99 Dewey, 99 Yamal, Pele, R9. You done Scott, SBC, and Williamson, SBC, and Blanc. Go on, lad. Love that from you. That's passion, that. That is passion, that. Can I see your team? Yeah, mate. Give me a second. If you give me a second, I'm going to build these, and then I'll show you the team, yeah. If you are new on YouTube, make sure you do drop a subscription. It does help out massively. We are trying to get to 2,000. We are so close as well. TBD? What's that? To be determined or what? Yeah, we've got Burnley this weekend. I think we'll beat them. But yeah, we've got nearly 3.3 million on this game. Nearly 3.3 million and a sick team. We need to do Williamson actually. Hey Gabe, how we doing, mate? Welcome to TikTok. But yeah, I'll show you the team once I've built these packs. All right, you give me a second. They should have added Team 5 too. That'll be next week, mate. That'll be next week. Or they might just add them all back into packs next week with Team 5 as well. So you get like teams 1 to 5, you know? Also, are you excited for re-release Team 2? Nah, I mean, excited's a bit over the top. Hey, Rook, how we doing, mate? How are we? Welcome to YouTube. It's a bit over the top excited, but I'm looking forward to it, yeah. I don't mind making content on this game, mate, if there's things to do, you know? I'm also just looking forward to FC26, I'll be honest. Did anybody else get a FC26 beta code yesterday or no? Can I see your team? Of course you can, mate. Yeah, give me a second. I've got 3 or 4 more of these 85 times 10s to make. Hey, Goofy, how we doing, mate? Massive game for you tonight, right? Against West Ham. Got everything tabbed again, Chase, Danny, lad. Appreciate that. You're waiting for it to be less money? Can you not just get the standard edition at like 60 odd quid? Or because I don't know how old you are, if your parents could get it for you or what. The new batch. I mean, it could be a new batch, mate. Yeah, I know we're getting team 3 and 4 tonight. So Footies team 3 and 4 is going back into packs tonight. I'm not too sure about the batch re-release. Can barely walk. Wow. Yeah, what's going on with you then, mate? It'll see it on the menus. If on the menus it's only got a couple hours left, then it's a new batch. But if it's another week, then pull the muscle in your leg, dear me. Yeah, that's never fun, is it, mate? That is never fun. Fine and on and on. Right, I'll show you the team now, boys. Like, we've built these packs now, so I'll show you the team. It is pretty sick, but I know we've got to add a few more players to it, like Leah Williamson and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the team. We've got Van der Sar in goal 98. Sorry, hey Dan Harden, how we doing, mate? You're not on the game right now, so you can't check. I'll have a look in a second. All right, that's the team. This is an RTG, by the way, so we've got this team and nearly 3.3 million coins. Is Williams good? I have no idea. Probably, mate, yeah. Probably. I've played with a few of these cards, but not many. Did I play with Williamson or no? Yeah, played 5, scored 2. Yeah, she must be good then. If I've... Yeah. Yeah, she's good, yeah. Right, so see the re-release, lads, on the right-hand side? It says 3 hours, 55 minutes, so that means we should be getting a new batch tonight. While doing... Fair enough, mate, yeah. If that's how you want to live your life, Mr. Dan Harden, you do that, mate. You've earned it. You take out Griezmann for Messi, and to be honest, mate, I'm not really going to be using this team, so that's just there more so for show than anything else. We'll get Leah Williamson done. Hey, Lorcan, how we doing, mate? The new batch only has 99s. Really, yeah. I don't see how that works then. Chilling you, yeah, mate. I'm alright, thanks. There's not enough 99s to have a re-release. I'll be opening packs for the re-release tomorrow, mate. Wait, does that mean the Euros cards are back in packs? Maybe, mate, yeah. Sick of seeing this Mbappe bloke. Yeah, he's everywhere, isn't he? He's everywhere, mate. Why are you not happy about that, Scooter? Oh, there is enough because it could put all the, yeah. What am I waffling about? Oh. 13.99s. There you go. There'll be more cards in packs than just that, by the way. It's a hero. And 99 keeper in 2, hopefully, mate, yeah. Well, why are you buying extinct cards, though? I think the England women cards are coming back. You got 98 Cruyff, go on, lad. Yeah, I don't understand why we're buying cards. Do you do share players? Normally, mate, I would. But at the minute, I'm just trying to get through my... I've got nearly 285 times 10s. So right now, mate, no. How did you get Mbappe? 85 times 10, I think. Yeah, I forgot. I can't remember. Do you think you're better off? What's the plans for today then, Lorcan? You just chilling up, or you got work? Or are you still off? There's no point in buying players when you can pack them. That's what I'm saying, mate. Eventually, all the cards are going to be in packs, and they're all going to be available for packs. So there's no point in buying these cards. For Mbappe, yeah, was it really? It was 84 times 10 for Mbappe, was it? Yeah, someone asked why I was opening 84 times 10s. Not that it matters, mate. I got Mbappe, you know. Is that why is bro opening this pack? Like, because I got Mbappe, mate. You know what I mean? Waffler. Got 2 days off. You're back on Sunday. By the way, lads, anyone who watches wrestling, I know I said it earlier, so if you've heard it already, then just ignore me. But SmackDown starts at 8 o'clock tonight. Do you spend money? I don't, mate. No, I don't. SmackDown starts at 8 o'clock tonight. I think it's on at the same time as the football, because they're in Ireland. And then on Monday, it's 8 o'clock as well, because they're in England. Then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, they're in Scotland. So, been binging that WWE Vault channel. Yeah. Was that because they've been putting on the Attitude Era thing? Mate, I was muddered the other day. I couldn't sleep right. And I went on, I put YouTube on, and the first thing they recommended me on the homepage was the Vault. And it was Attitude Era. I was like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Because I was trying to get to sleep and I was going to put something on to like put on the background. And they put that on. I was like, oh, wait. Are you from Australia? No, mate, no. Nope. 85 times 10s are pretty much 84 times 10s. I mean, in a manner of speaking, yeah. Well, I'm from England, mate. I am from England. You know that country that can't win like proper tournaments unless we send the women in. You know. Oh yeah, I agree, Scooter, mate. Yeah, I agree. Anyone get a beta code last night who didn't already have one? I got one for the PlayStation. So you keep getting 99s out of 50 player packs. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. I've noticed that as well. Yeah. Got Maldini now recycling. Thank you very much for the lurk, mate. Appreciate that. Right, we'll get rid of all these other cards and then. Right, so I need a couple of team of the seasons to finish off Lee Williamson. Yeah, so we've got up nearly 1,000,000 coins in about a week, if that. And we only play the game when we're on stream, so. How do you get so much coins? Honestly, mate, just doing play SBCs, grinding these packs out. You don't have to buy store packs. You don't have to buy like store packs, cards, anything like that. You just gotta do this grind and you'll make coins. It's very, very, very easy. What football team do you support? Sunderland, mate. Sunderland. Yeah, no worries, Skelly, mate, no worries. Yeah, it's so easy, Dan, mate. It's so easy. Like, we had someone in the other day telling me that I spend money on the game. Like, he was like, no, you have to spend money on the game to have a team like that and all those coins. I'm like, I really don't, though. Like, and just for anyone that is new, that doesn't understand what we do on here. Right, see there, look. It says all-time 0, this week 0, weekly average 0. Are you happy they're back in the Premier League and do you think they'll stay up? Yes, I am happy, and yes, I do think we'll stay up, mate, yes. Like, it's a very, very, very simple thing. It's easy to get coins, yeah, it is. It's very easy, mate, yeah. How do you have so much fodder? By opening all these packs, mate, and recycling it properly. Because what people do is they just discard everything to get through the packs quicker. And they just don't do it properly. Yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but you get a lot more out of it, so. They got a very good result the first day. We did, mate, yeah. Had to deal with a lot of PC issues today. Yeah, like what, SK? Like what? Really? That's mad. Wasn't drawn enough power. Do you think it could be something to do with like an update for something? Because when I looked into more of those issues, right, it was saying it was oh, what was it called, man? Um, oh, what's it called? You had the issue before, Fez. It was telling me that it was the armory crate that was causing a few issues for me. You got Messi last night out in 85 times 10. Nice, mate. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't had any issues for the last 2 days, right? I've known that me PC will crash at some point, I think, because I've said that. Yeah, yeah. Because obviously your PC is better than mine, but mine is still a very fucking, you know, mine's still a monster. It's a downside, mate. Because it needs all that power to run everything properly, you know. Cross the line. Where do you think? Oh, sorry. Who do you think will win the Prem? Well, I did see it at first, mate. I thought Liverpool were going to piss it. Yeah, and that's why I've always been a console player. Like for that reason, City might be back sadly. Yeah, yeah, they might be. Connor, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that, lad. Yeah, that's the downside of having like a PC because it's so expensive. But it's just like one update could just. If anything was to happen to this PC, I'd probably just get like a not a low end, but like a mid range, a mid to low range PC, just so I can stream and that's it. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you play on console. I'll play on console, but I've got a monster PC that all I do really is stream and watch streams on. I don't really play on it. So just need Messi and R9. Yeah, I need R9 and Pele. Who's your best pull so far? I'll show you the team, mate. Then you can let me know. Who do you think the best pull is in this team? Your friend packed both of them. Yeah, it's always your mates, isn't it? It's fucking annoying. I always get messages off people saying they've packed this, that, and the other. Have you packed Ronaldinho yet? Which one? The 99 or? Got to be Mbappe, all I mean, yeah. Mental, mate. We're doing Leah Williamson as well. So she'll go centre back. Nuno Mendes is really hard to pack. Yeah. I think he was the first 99 I packed, to be honest. Any chance, Rev? Buffon again. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll work through the 85 times 10s while building 89 exchanges. Oh, here we go. Come on. Hey, how are we doing, Jord? How are we, sir? How are you doing, lad? Come on. Any chance, ref? Oh, it's a hero. Go away. Hey, Lewis, how are we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube. How are we, sir? Got Pelly an hour after he came out, yeah. Thank you very much for all the likes on the TikTok live, by the way. See if you boys can smash the likes on TikTok. Hey, you alright? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic, thanks. How are you doing? How are we? Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Son of a gun. Oh. So there's football and wrestling on tonight. Love that. Love that. Oh, Alexander Isak. Sorry, Dan, lad. Apologise for that, mate. I know it's a sticky situation at the minute, but... Was that Nuno Mensch? It was. Lucky, lucky, lucky me, even though I haven't a dime. You checked it, said he's suspended. Who's suspended? Isak. Isak, if you're on about Isak, I don't think he's suspended. He's just not playing for Newcastle at the minute. Yeah, he's not suspended, he's just refusing to play, so... Make sure you boys got your FPL done as well, by the way. Because there's a match on tonight, and it'll lock your team in for the weekend. Hadji needs more cards, to be honest. I think a lot of the icons, mate, just fall behind so quickly because they've all got bad reps. Is that Mbappe or is that Griezmann? It's Mbappe, but which version? Yeah, 95. E-score. You got 1,000 likes. Appreciate that, boys. Thank you very much. Think you boys can get like 3,000 or 4,000, I know. Oh, I didn't mean to open that chat, sorry. Don't hold back. Go on, lad. You're locked in. Thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, footies back to back. Come on. Anything major here? Nuno Mendes again. Is that his footies, though? Oh, no. Hey, Lewis, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube, mate. Appreciate that. And it is Klaus. Dear me. It's galvanized by the Chemical Brothers, mate. Galvanized by the Chemical Brothers. What I'll do is I'll get rid of Leah Williamson first. Hatchet bearded. Any team of the seasons in the dupe storage? There's not. Oh, fucking hell, man. Yeah, chat, because there was an electricity like that outage at my in my area yesterday, so I went for a walk. I know it's not an enthralling story, but hey, you know, I went for a walk. Do you play football? Not anymore, mate. No, I used to. I used to play, but not anymore. 34 now, mate. Too old for that. I much prefer to watch it now, mate, you know? No worries, Riley, mate, no worries. You know what's funny, though? It's a lot more stressful watching it than it is playing it, you know? Did you do 99 Blanc? I did, yeah, yeah, yeah. I did, mate, yeah. We're currently getting Lee Williamson done, and then that'll be the 99 SBCs out the way with. We won't be live for 6 p.m. today. We will, however, be live tomorrow because the football's on. So we've got Spurs and Man City at dinner time. That should be sick. We've got West Ham and Chelsea tonight. We've got Friday night SmackDown at 8 o'clock as well. Um, yeah, the weather's supposed to be picking up again Sunday to Wednesday or Monday to Wednesday. So if any of those days are too hot to stream, then obviously I'll let you boys know about that. But hopefully we can get a few streams in, even if it's for like an hour, you know. The time has come to push the boy in. Is on the boy in, babe. Damn. What, no walkout? Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Any icons? Nope. So now we go back to the club. And we can put Leah in, but who do we put Leah in instead of? John Stones or? Hey Raiders, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Like that. Right, so we've got the 99 squad, because we can have two 98s in there and it'll still be 99. However, we just need 4 more 99s to get the 99 squad there. We can get 2 at the minute, and that will be R9 and Pelly. But apart from that, I don't think there's very much more we can do until after 6. Fucking hell, man. You got R9 from an 87 pick. Fair enough, mate. That is limbs, to be fair. Don't panic. History, yeah. Hey, how we doing, Chog? How are we, sir? Oh, we get a footies. That's an icon as well, isn't it? You good? Good to hear you, man. You was just saying they were rubbish as well. Yeah, it's normally the case, isn't it? BCFC, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? Give me R9 now. Oh. Um, yeah, I'm alright, Chog, yeah. A little bit of a cold, I think, coming on, but yeah, we're alright, mate. We're good. Yeah, that's a long day for you, that though, isn't it, Chog? That is a long day for you, that, mate. Thank you very much for all those likes on the live, mate. I do appreciate that massively. Thank you very much. Stream Hub, how are we doing, mate? Welcome to Kick. How are we? How are we? Vinny. Trincao. Oh. Um. Yeah, thank you very much for the lurk, Danny, lad. Yo, 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 yo. What happens if Chelsea don't win tonight against West Ham? What happens there then? Do we call Maresca a fraud or what? Are we calling Maresca a fraud? West Ham will win. The FPL's fucked two Chelsea players. I've got Palmer and I've got. Wait there, we'll have a look. We're getting a 98 Maldini SBC, by the way. Cold. Just flashed up on my phone there. Liverpool or Newcastle? I don't know. I really don't know. You'd have to say Liverpool though, right? But it's at St James's Park, so given everything that's gone on between the clubs in the summer, I don't know. I don't know how to say. I don't know. I don't know how to call that one, mate. Why are you saying that based on right, lad? You've got till 6:30 tonight to pick your team, all right? On FPL. Right, so I've got David Raya, Gabriel, Aitonori, Cucurella, and Doy, Reinders, Palmer, and Buemo, Jokeres, Pedro, and Ekatike in my team. Oh, damn. Who's me captain? You got James and Caicedo. Might be solid, you know them. Right, lads. Do we captain Jokeres against Leeds or do we captain Pedro against West Ham? What do we do there then? What's the move? Has to be Jokeres against Leeds, right? Has to be. Jokeres against Leeds, yeah. Lads, we've got Burnley this weekend, you know. We genuinely could be like, and then we've got Brentford next week. We could actually be like, after 3 games of the season, still in the top 4, maybe. Imagine. Just end the season. Do you captain Semenyo against Wolves or Salah against Newcastle, Jokeres against Leeds? I would say either Semenyo or Jokeres. Wolves look atrocious though. I wouldn't captain Salah. I wouldn't touch anything to do with that Newcastle game. Honestly, I really wouldn't. That's going to be a feisty one, that. That's going to be a really, really, really bad one, that. If you like hard-hitting tackles and you're a Liverpool fan, though, no, I understand that. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. I understand that you're a Liverpool fan, but you've got to understand how that game works, mate. That's not going to be like a normal football match, that. Hi, how are you doing today? I am fantastic, mate. What about yourself? That game is going to be a hard-hitting game where the referee's going to lose control of that game, by the way. Oh, it's going to be a fun one to watch. It's going to be an awful game. It's going to be clattering tackles. It's going to be horrible fucking... Yeah, it's going to be a very, very, very difficult game for the referee to keep hold of, that one. Purely because... of all the stuff that's gone on with Isak, really. Need some help with an SBC? Which one is it, mate? Which one is it? Is it what the code is? Because at the minute, the team of the season code is just like text. It's not actual, like, it doesn't tell you what it is. It'll be team of the season if you're seeing. Wait there, I'll show you now. Are you seeing that on the right hand side where it says player group 23? Whoever wins gets Isak. Well, like Isak on a pole match in WWE. Or like a ladder match where you got to climb the ladder to get the briefcase, but it's Isak. Maybe, mate, maybe. Yeah, if it's player group 23, mate, it is a team of the season. How are you doing though, Owen, mate? How are you doing? Are you well? Why must the children play in the street with broken lawns and paper trees? It's a 1 of 7, 1 of 4, 97 plus footies. Right. What do you need help with though? Like, I don't think I don't think Arne Slot will. I don't think Arne Slot will. What do you mean, like together? Together, like off camera and stuff like that, or do you think like? Do you mean in press conferences? Yeah, I'm all right, Owen, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. How many 99s you got? Like 13, I think. 12, 13. Press conferences. Eddie Howe's already spoke about Isak today. Eddie Howe did a 25-minute press conference, and I think only 2 of the questions had nothing to do with Isak. So bored of the Isak shite, yeah. JT finally got a good 99. Doesn't deserve it, mate. How we doing, Toon, mate? How are we, sir? Yeah. Like, he had a 25-minute conversation with journalists, and only 2 questions weren't about Isak. The thing is, though, Dan, right? What I was saying, oh, no worries, Danny, lad. I'll check that after the stream, all right? Because it means opening. My computer's been a bit iffy recently, and if I open Discord, it might crash it. But yeah, heads on Mars, but the wrong one. Yeah, long day, long day that. Isak's top 5 strikers, top 3 strikers in the world, mate. Not top 10. Well, I mean, technically still top 10. And he's getting held hostage. He's not getting held hostage. He's not. He's not. He's not getting held hostage. Sunderland, you reckon will be 15th? Fairs. I'll take that, mate. I'll take that. To be held hostage, right? They would be saying, we're not selling you under any circumstances. They've made it very clear that they need 2 strikers and 150 million quid. Everyone knows what is needed to get Isak out of Newcastle, right? Because at the end of the day, if Newcastle, like, they value him at 150 million quid, there's no reason why they should sell him for any less than what they value him at. And it's entitled as fuck for any Liverpool fan to tell you that they should just let him go because they're a bigger club. 44 minutes it took to complete Diego. Yeah. But the thing is, though, Toon, you might have already spoke to those players or like been told no, you know. Because, like with most things, yeah, but it's Isak's decision. It's not. Isak signed away that decision when he signed that contract. He still has 3 years left to play at Newcastle United. And if he won't sign a new deal or he won't play, then he will sit at the club for 3 years and he will not play. And that's his own fault. Because what's funny about it is, right, if Liverpool didn't sign Hugo Ekitike, Isak would be a Liverpool player by now. Because Ekitike was Newcastle's primary target in the transfer window. If they got Ekitike, they would have been more open to letting Isak leave. Probably for a bit less as well. He's not a hostage, and it's a load of bollocks, honestly. Exactly, Dan. Exactly, yeah. Haven't even explored it yet. That's a long day, that. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says, right? Anyone saying he's a hostage is a fucking moron. And I'm just being honest with you. They don't understand how these things work. Also, you're a Liverpool fan. Got you. Yeah. The price doesn't change much in January, by the way. I want you to know that. Yeah, I think 130 million does it, by the way. Yeah. It's 130 million quid, I think, gets him out. The thing is, though, right, he's only making it worse. Can't you get fined for not playing for your club? Yes, because he's breaking a legally binding contract. Yes, you can get fined, yeah. Yeah. And I don't understand, right? Look at Eze, for instance, right? Look at Eze. Eze said, can I leave? They said yes. He was going to Spurs, now he's going to Arsenal. But he played against Chelsea. He scored but got disallowed, but he played against Chelsea. Why can't Isak, like, why can't Isak just play for Newcastle until his move materialises? No, what you're not understanding, though, Scooter, right, is Liverpool fans who believe he's doing the right thing are fucking morons, by the way. Like, I don't understand what, like, if, say for instance, right, Salah, yeah, say if Salah was doing this, would you be trying to, get rid of him? Would you be trying to, like, get him out of the club and say, oh yeah, it's fine, we're holding him hostage, No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd be fucking raging. Wheatley lad, how we doing, mate? We can't. Yeah, that's bollocks, Scooter. I'll be honest with you. The thing is, right, he's got a legally binding contract where he has to play football for that football club if he's not injured, right? They've even offered him a new deal, and he's rejected it. I don't understand how anyone who has a brain can defend him in any way, shape, or form. No, I'm all right. Thanks, BNZ, mate. Thank you very much for the follow, though. We're not doing share plays right now. I don't understand how anyone with a brain doesn't can't see what he's doing is entirely wrong. If I was a Liverpool fan, yeah, if I was a Liverpool fan, I would be really concerned about signing him. Really concerned. Because what happens if Real Madrid or Barcelona come in from when he's at Liverpool? He'll do the same thing. Because them two clubs are bigger than Liverpool. And I would be really concerned signing a player who has that mentality where if I'm not getting my own way, I'm going to like kick off and down tools. Oh yeah, exactly. It's like if someone cheats with you in a relationship to get with you, they'll cheat on you to get with somebody else. Do you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, if they're willing to do it for you, they're willing to do it like to you. You know what I mean? Like it's mental to me. It's mental to me. Didn't he leave Dortmund? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you Wheatley, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. If you look at any of that guy's his agent, he's a shady agent at best, right? If you look at all of his talents, they've all done things to force moves away from clubs. Yeah, like, do you know Wirtz and Frimpong plan to join Liverpool together? Yeah. You're on Twitch, I am, mate, yes. I am live on Twitch. It is the same name as the TikTok, by the way. Um, yeah, I don't understand how anyone can defend him. And there's a, yeah, it's so childish. And the only people who are saying he's doing the right thing are very, very, very stupid Liverpool fans. Yeah, that's the thing, right? And any Newcastle fan I've spoke to, right? Because there's a fair few in the chat right now, yeah. Anyone I've spoke to don't have a problem with him leaving. It's the manner he's leaving in. It's not the fact he's asked to leave. It's the fact that he's refusing to train and refusing to play. Because he's not just letting down his teammates, he's letting down the fans. And people pay good money to go and watch him play football and his team win. There he is there. That is my theory. Um, but yeah, like, it's so unprofessional. It's unbelievable. Oh, there's Julian Alvarez for you there too, mate. There you are. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much for the follows, boys. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. You just got Hansen from a 97 pick. Go on. You got a different name. Go on, lad. Appreciate you jumping over, though. The thing is, and again, yeah, Harry Maguire, yeah, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. If you don't play for a while, sometimes you get injured for not training. Hey, Matthew, how we doing, mate? Alexander Isak is already injury prone, and if he doesn't play, when he does actually like come back and play, whether he plays for Sweden or what, right, he will pick up injuries. It's just the way it is. Hey, Spinner, how we doing, mate? But yeah, so Isak's already injury prone, and he hasn't been playing. Um, and so does he go away? And the only games he gets is with Sweden. Because does he play like with international games? Maybe, but wasn't Isak close to Golden Boot last season? He was, mate. Yeah, yeah, he was. The thing is, right? Newcastle fans don't have an issue with Isak leaving. If Isak said, "Can I leave?" Newcastle said yes, but let us get somebody in, whatever. Had that conversation, and then Isak played. He trained with his teammates, played first game of the season. They beat Aston Villa, and then say for instance he goes to Liverpool. No one cares. Obviously they're gutted, they're losing like a talent, but they don't hate him. I don't see. Isak can go back and play for Newcastle now, right? Um, but he'll never be like the same way he was. 120 million is a fair price for Isak. Disagree. Newcastle could have just taken the money and rebuilt. Instead, they refuse. Now they can't sign players since. No, no, no. See, Matt, this is the problem with Liverpool fans like yourself, right? You just want Newcastle to accept the bid because it's in the best interest of your football club to do so. Newcastle have a valuation on that player, and it hasn't been met. Hey, Pugsley, how we doing, mate? I do have the beta, yeah. But also, it's Newcastle's fault for not hitting one of their targets. No, the problem is again, right, is Liverpool took their first option, and it's your own fault because their first option was Ekatike, and if they signed Ekatike, you could have had Isak, but because your owners were like, oh, we're just going to go and take Ekatike, thinking you'd big balled it, and you hadn't. You now aren't getting Isak as it stands because you took Ekatike. I think if they had Ekatike, they would have been more than willing to do a drop down in price to get Isak. You know? But it's Liverpool fans like yourself who. Yeah, but the problem is, right, Liverpool fans are now acting so entitled, it's fucking unbelievable. I've always liked Liverpool fans. This summer has really started to make me dislike certain Liverpool fans because for years they were like the underdog of the big teams, right? Always trying to fight, do it the right way, and do it the right way. This summer has been so entitled from Liverpool fans. It's fucking unbelievable. Where the bigger club, he should just let them leave. Bollocks to that, mate. Well, in the same case, right? It's like Trent went about it the right way, right? Trent went about it the right way. He didn't down tools. He played every game he could, won the league, won Champions Leagues and stuff, and then left. Right? You got offered 20 million quid in January. You should have took it. Simply put, right? Simply put, you should have took the money for Trent in January instead of crying about him leaving on a free. And there's no two ways about it. And I don't care who likes that. Like the sense of entitlement to tell a team that you have to let him go because you want him is fucking scandalous, by the way. Just thought I'd get that out there, you know. Hey, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, lad. You came in the middle of a rant there. Some football fans don't even know ball. Yeah, they just sit on Twitter, man. Sit on Twitter. Oh, he's been fucking held hostage and that. Fucking cry me a river, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been a fan of Liverpool. I've always liked Liverpool. And I've always getting on with Liverpool fans. But there's certain sections of the fan base that just piss me off. And it's so fucking bad from them as well. Like, you haven't met a Sunderland fan defending Newcastle so much. You would have thought Sunderland wouldn't care about Newcastle losing a key player. It's the footballing aspect of it, mate. I'm not just a Sunderland fan. I am a Sunderland fan. Like, I'm a footballing fan and I'm a Sunderland fan, right? Like, if this was happening to my team, for instance, right, I'd be fucking raging. Like, if this was happening as one of my players, I'd be raging. If this was happening to one of your players, you'd be raging as well. Imagine one of your key players, your best players, is refusing to play and refusing to train. And then the team that he wants to go to is telling you that you're holding him hostage. When he's refusing to do basic stuff that he's contractually obliged to do when fit. Give it a fucking rest, mate, you know? Give it a rest. It doesn't matter what team I support, by the way. Yeah, they are, Pugsley, mate. Yeah, they are. It's not about defending a team or defending a club or whatever. It's about having an opinion on what's happening in football. It's madness, mate. It's fucking madness. And I like, there's a lot of Liverpool fans in here and in the community who I get on with massively. And any one of them I've spoke with understand that Isak's a bellend for doing what he's doing. You know? To be honest, mate, Job wasn't even that good. Job was decent, but he wasn't as good as people made him out to be. He carried a lot of his brother's name. I'll be honest with you. And anyone who's been about the channel long enough will know that that's been my opinion for a while. The real juggernauts of European footy. The thing is, right, like, Liverpool are a massive club. They are. But there are sections of their fan base, mate, that piss me off because they feel entitled to have such a player. Hey, it's your first time being here. How are we doing, Stephen, mate? How are we? It's because of his name, too. Because of his name. Who needs Job when you've got Shaka? Mate, Diarra is a sick player as well for us. Thank you very much for the follow and the likes on the live, mate. Don't think that... No. So, like I said, not yesterday, the day before, there's a tier in football, right? The very highest tier of football have Man United, have Barcelona, and have Real Madrid. Is what I will say. Man United, yes, Man United have had a rough time, but they are still in that tier of football clubs. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but they've still got that aura. I mean, look at it this way, Toon, right? Like, even in Manchester United's worst run of form, they were still winning trophies, European and domestic alike. You know what I mean? Even in their worst run, they were winning trophies almost every season. Like, that is just the way it is. That's football, mate. Man United, Barcelona, and Real Madrid are in the top tier. Then you've got the likes of Bayern Munich. Then you've got Liverpool. You've got them players. Thoughts on the Rodrigo situation and the Salvini? I think Rodrigo would be a very good signing for a few Premier League clubs. But I've not watched enough of him, mate, to tell you that he's going to change a team. You know? Exactly, Dan. Exactly. You're an Arsenal fan, and you know we finish second all the time. But as long as you get UCL, you're fine with it. And I mean, to be honest, right, a lot is made about Arsenal. Getting Eze is massive. The problem you have is the one season that you strengthen fully, everybody else has strengthened as well. So you're no further forward, really. Because if Manchester City have strengthened like they've strengthened, Liverpool have strengthened like they have, and then you've strengthened how you should have, you're no further forward. You're still in the same situation, really. So it's a bit long, that. Well, Casemiro's been linked to Al Nassr. Is it Al Nassr? 8097, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Imagine Isak at Arsenal. I mean, I think Arsenal. Would Arsenal have signed him though? Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. How are we? The thing is though, Toon, right? The only people I can really tell you that have done um Arsenal signed a shit striker. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. How come you're not trying the beta route? I can't stream it, mate. How many 99s you got? Like 13, mate. I can't stream the beta, so we have it, but I can't stream it. I know there's people that are, but you're not allowed. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. You don't think Gyökeres is good enough for the Premier League? What, after one game? How did you get the beta? I got a code last night. Yeah, he was awful. Yeah, he was. He was. I'm not saying he wasn't, by the way. I'm just saying I don't really think you can judge him based off of one game. You know? Yeah, I got an email last night with a beta code, so... I think they went through like a second round of like codes or whatever. Gyökeres will flop. I don't think you can say he'll flop though. I don't think he'll flop. I think he gets at least 15 goals a season. I don't think you can really say much about week one, really. We can all take like, we can all have like takes and stuff from week one, but I don't think you can really like judge a player on week one. Lautaro, yeah, I think Lautaro is just into through and through, don't he? It is interesting to me. It is interesting to me. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? I haven't watched South Park in a while. I'm surprised South Park still airs, to be honest, with all how soft people are these days. I'll be honest. That's a different conversation for a different day, innit? I just don't understand how a generation brought up on like South Park, Family Guy, and these types of things ended up being so fucking soft. But it is what it is, isn't it? To the caravan with your family, cheap holiday. Go on, lad. Love that. Marino outscored all his strikers last season. Yeah, not one player at Arsenal got 10 goals. No one hit double figures last season for Arsenal. That is mental to me. That is mental. You packed Footies Messi 6 times before JT got him once. I've got him as well, yeah. I think no, it is. I think Gyökeres will get at least 15 goals this season, but he has to start against Leeds this weekend. Like, he has to start scoring. Thing is, right? People like mocked Gyökeres for playing how he did against Man United, right? And if he goes and bags goals against Leeds, it's like, oh, it's only Leeds, you know. I don't think he can win. That's just the nature of the internet now, though, isn't it? Expensive Stoke, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's just No, exactly. Yeah, right. Like he scored a hat trick against Man City, albeit a bad Man City team, but it's still in the Champions League, and he still scored a hat trick. He's still got to finish those shots. So I do think he'll be very good. Otherwise, I wouldn't have picked him for my FPL team. So sing the song, sound that you singing. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? What's your predictions for this year's Premier League? Well, I started the season without a ball being kicked, saying that Liverpool were going to win it. Man City second, Chelsea third, and Arsenal fourth. But I'm not quite sure now. Is Wirtz worth it? Yes, mate. Yeah. I'm not quite sure now, mate. So I had Liverpool, City, Chelsea, then Arsenal. But Chelsea started off very badly against Palace. And if they don't win tonight against West Ham, then I don't know. To be honest, I would play Saka on the left and Madueke on the right. That's how I would play for now. They destroyed Palace in possession and attacks. They didn't win, though. They didn't win. Like, Man United were better than Arsenal, but Arsenal won, so. Apparently, Trossard's going to Al Nassr for around 60 million quid. Why? I saw that Martinelli was linked for 80 million quid. I don't know how that's come about. No, I know that, but oh yeah, fair. There's Lamine Yamal again, chat. That's a duplicate. Um, what I'm saying is though, right? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter how teams play. The only thing that matters is the end result. And Man United played better than Arsenal. Didn't win. Yeah, what do you want me to do, Scooter? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I've already got him. It's a duplicate, and it's nearly September. Like, what do you want me to do here? Also, your reaction. What, and fake one? No chance. No chance. Dupe in August, yeah. You pre-ordered FC26. Have you played the beta? And if you have, mate, do you like it? Uno, dos, tres. Peppered teams. Yeah, exactly, Toon, right? Exactly. Yeah, and to be honest, Harry Maguire, mate, whenever we do pack something, that's just a normal reaction anyway. Because I don't overdo my reactions to get like views and stuff. If I pack a good card, I'll upload it, and then people, if you look in the comment section of all the polls I've had, yeah, it's people think I do it on purpose, and I don't. Like, I'm just not that type of guy who's going to stand up and start throwing things at me, very expensive things. Like, my monitors cost me about north of 300 quid, both of them. So you've got a very expensive PC there. I'm not going to try and break these things because I've packed pixels on a fucking game, you know. You haven't played the beta. Yeah, I like the beta. I like the beta. Like, if that's people's genuine reaction to packing a very good card where they jump up and they do all these things, that's fair enough. But for me, there's too much of people overdoing it just to get the fucking, you know? And that's just, I just don't like it, but. You got 99 Messi, yeah. Fair enough, mate. Does he get in your team, or. Because you never know, you already might have really good players. 98 Yamal, 98 Musiala Footies is that good? You don't really play Ultimate Team? Yeah, it's alright, yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. I'm just not one for massive reactions, I'll be honest. 85 times 10. Go on, lad. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, by the way. Hey, I don't know. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Name a player for an edit. Eliza Mayenda. He plays for Sunderland. Watch your YouTube. Just the same as the TikTok, mate. It should actually be linked in the bio, to be honest. There should be a button you can click on YouTube and it'll take you there. Thank you very much if you do give it a sub, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, that's outdated. Don't listen to that, mate. But if you do link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, right, you'll get a free subscription to any Twitch streamer. You'll get no ads. Take me out of pair. They used to do Twitch Prime packs where you used to get like cards and that, but they don't do them anymore. Footies again, chat. What would you say is the best player in FC? Oh, I don't know. Probably R9 or something like that. Be some meta card. Oh, it's a hero. You're an American. Can you explain the Premier to me? Kind of like the NFL. The referees decide the games, like in the NFL as well. Back to back to back footies. Hey, thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, not much difference to be fair. One team dominates it for a while, then another team will come through. Referees decide the games. That's not too much different to be fair. You know, it's not too much difference. Who's your Ballon d'Or winner? Oh, I don't know, to be honest. Probably fucking Dembele, yeah. Do they have playoffs to decide who wins? No. If you finish first in the league, you win the league. They have playoffs in the lower divisions to get up to the top divisions, yeah. We won the playoffs this year, so we technically won a trophy, chat. We technically won a trophy. Everyone also pretends the refs hate. Yeah. Every fan base in England believes that the referees genuinely hate them and there's agenda against them. However, the referees are just very, very, very bad at their job, as I'm sure you'll understand in the NFL. Who's your relegation in the Premier League? West Ham, Brentford, and Bournemouth. Burnley, West Ham, and Brentford. Not Bournemouth. What's your thoughts on Nuno possibly getting sacked? I did see that, and I saw that Ange was the possible replacement. West Ham should have scored. They should have, yeah. So Sunderland are lead staying up? Absolutely, mate, yes. How do you win the league if there's no playoffs? Because you finish top of the table, mate. Whoever has the most points wins the league. Simple as that, really. If Nuno gets sacked, it's a joke. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so apparently Marinakis is looking at replacing Nuno with Ange Postecoglou. Who do you support? Sunderland, mate. I love the NFL tune. Watch your mouth, son. Yeah, you get 3 points if you win. You play 38 games. I see you play 38 games and you get 3 points if you win. 1 point for a draw. No points for a loss. It's in table format. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Toon. I agree with you, mate. Oh, there's Tanaka. Baller. I agree with you, mate. If you watch it, like if you're in England, right, and you're not used to like American adverts, it's so off-putting, right? So you'll have an advert for like say a pharmaceutical item, right? A pharmaceutical product, yeah. and it'll be like, oh, this is to fix headaches. And then it'll be like, oh, can cause like X, Y, and Z, but it'll be like 30 seconds of them telling you side effects. Like if your eyes start bleeding, if like that type of stuff, then stop taking immediately and consult your GP. And I'm like, sorry, sorry. Yeah, may cause death, loss of limbs, and blindness. Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, what? To cure a headache? No, I'm good, man. I'm good, mate. I'll do with a headache. Yeah. Who wins the UCL? Oh, I don't know. It's too early for that, mate. Too early for that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the bottom three teams get relegated, mate. Yeah, 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 yeah. So you'll see like a massive hit in the NFL, right? And then it'll cut to someone lying on the floor who gets given like a Snickers or like a Kit Kat or something, and then they're perfectly fine after being absolutely bodied. Or it's like it's Pepsi Max, it's Coca Cola, it's Subway, Papa John's. It's just another team does exist, mate. Yeah, they just get relegated. I know in American sports relegation isn't a thing. Um, there's four tiers. There's four tiers of English football, mate. That like the major ones anyway. So you go from the Premier League to the Championship to League One to League Two, and there's four sets of teams. You know how in the NFL the worst team in the league get rewarded with the first pick. The worst team in the league in our football gets rewarded with relegation. You've got to go and play the like the next tier down of teams. Argument's sake, right? Name a player for an edit. I've already said Eliza Mayenda plays for Sunderland. Um, like you know the how the Cleveland Browns were asked for ages. The Cleveland Browns would have been relegated 10 times over. Like, oh mate, There's like eight different tiers of football, but the top four are the major ones. When's new packs? Probably 6 p.m. Uh, Side effects may cause a headache. Yeah, you pack 98 Cruyff. Go on, lad. Yeah, it's a foreign concept to American sports fans when the worst team in the league get demoted to the next league down. You know. So how does the draft work in soccer? We don't have a draft. We don't have a draft. We have academy systems. You know how you've got college football. So how it works with you is you have colleges, right? And then your players go from the colleges into a draft to go to the NFL teams or the NBA, whatever. In England, they have they have like college under 23 type thing, but they belong to that team. So like all 20 teams, all every team in in English football has an academy, um, which is what you call college. We all have academies, and then them players play for those academies and then get signed either to another team or um, get promoted into the first team. Do you know what it is? I prefer the American version of like college where they get drafted. I much prefer that. I love watching the draft because I watch the NFL, so I know all about that. Because what happens is, if say for instance in the Premier League, who's the best keeper in the game? I have no idea. I don't play the game enough to know that, mate. Um, yeah, but that's the point in the draft, though, Toon, right? If if like for instance, you wouldn't get relegated, right? So relegation's off the table, yeah. So one team just grab a kid from another academy? No, no, they can't. They've got to pay a fee. You can't just trade picks or trade another player. You can trade players, but it's very rare. Like you have to go in with and meet the value of that player monetarily. Yeah, so if you went to argument's sake, If you went to an academy in Boston, you were owned by the Patriots, right? Then if you then were very good, you would automatically go into the 53-man roster for the. Hey Davis, thank you very much for the raid, mate. How was your stream? Can we get a shout out for the man, please? How was your stream? What did you get up to? So if a lad lived in Boston and he went to Boston College, University, whatever, he then would have to play for the Patriots. Um, if he got into the team, he got into the team. If not, another team could come and get him for the money. They'd have to pay like a release value or whatever. Your audio's really low. I don't think it is really low. What do you mean the songs? I haven't changed anything. Is the audio really low, lads? I know. It might be you. I don't know. Thank you very much for the follow on TikTok, there, mate. Appreciate that. I don't care how. I've been having conversations with people all day, mate. Well, for the last hour and a half, and no one's mentioned it. Like so, frauds if you've noticed it and haven't mentioned it. But yeah, it's to be honest, I much prefer the no worries tune, mate. No worries. Have a good one, lad. Yeah, I think it might be a you problem, Davis Smith. Like a shooting star across a midnight sky, wherever you are, you're gonna see me. I don't know about that, mate. I was gonna say it because I've had no issues and no one's mentioned it yet, so I couldn't imagine it was me. Is it possible to get 87 times 10s on SBC? No, mate, it's not. Nope. We're just talking about American adverts and like the NFL and stuff. You're a Titans fan. I'm a Seattle Seahawk fan, mate. Keep an eye on Tyler Lockett. He's an absolute baller. Big fan of Tyler. Big fan of Tyler. There's Ezzy, yeah. Eagles fan. What is that? A recent Eagles fan where you just like bandwagoning off the Oh, we love the Seahawks in here, mate. We love the Seahawks. Hello, Mezzy. How we doing, mate? How are we set? Davis, thank you very much for the 2 months, mate. I do appreciate it. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. Ads can hold that, yeah. Thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate it. That gritty emote's cold, by the way. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I am all right. Just yeah, no worries, mate. I didn't mind explaining all that to you because I know obviously. Um, what teams do you watch? To be honest, mate, there's a few. Liverpool, Manchester City. Basically, right. You know how you have the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL. We have Spurs, right? And what that means is they haven't won anything for a very long time, but they keep telling everyone it's their season and stuff. It's going to be this year, um, which is what the Dallas Cowboys do. Um, just, it's true though. Is it not true? Every year, Spurs tell you they're going to do something, um, and then they never do. Like the Dallas Cowboys haven't been good since the what mid 90s. Like, yeah, every year's their year, but Spurs are just like yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know, but that was like the 80s. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so if you're not gonna like, don't support Spurs, mate. Otherwise, you're gonna be in this constant battle of this is our year. And then do you know what normally happens is right? There was one season the Dallas Cowboys I think went what 13-5 or 13-4, 13-5, and then lost the first fucking playoff game. This is our year, boys. This is our year. They did everything right. Got to the playoffs and lost in the first game. They got fucking hammered by the Buccaneers. I think. Was it? Was it? It could. I can't remember who it was, but someone absolutely. It could have been the. It could have been the Rams. Someone reeled them. You know who Haaland is, and that's it. Yeah. I would watch like. To be honest, mate, just watch the Premier League and see which teams you like. It was Tampa, yeah. It might have been Big Match Tom, yeah. Big Match Tom. Yeah, we've got Spurs, mate. Like, honestly. Yeah, it would have been Brady. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much, Davis, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, Mez, I'm all right, mate. Yeah, we're just trying to. We got what's he called? Duplicate. Yamal. We got Lamine Yamal. Duplicate. We're just grinding really because they're releasing teams 3 and 4 tonight with a new batch. So. West Brom Albion. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. You missed an L in that name, by the way. Are you top of the league, yeah? 2 seconds, chat. I'm just going to go and get a bottle of water. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, my bin's full. I need to empty it. There we go. The best thing about having a fridge in your room is... Oh, hey. Yeah, I wouldn't pick a team. You know what I would do, mate, right? Our season runs, right? Our season runs for because last week was the first week. Our season runs till about April, May. I would just watch the season through and see if you like any teams. Because I know the NFL season starts in a couple of weeks and it only runs till February. Whereas our league runs 38 games. We have like international breaks and stuff like that. So that the Panda elbow drop T-shirt it is, mate. Yeah. So for those of you who haven't seen this T-shirt, it is one panda jumping off the top rope, dropping an elbow on another panda on the floor. It's a great T-shirt. Great T-shirt. Mate off the top rope, that, yeah. Oh, by the way, Mez, SmackDown's on at 8 o'clock tonight. Same time as the Chelsea and West Ham game. Because they're in Ireland. Then Monday Night Raw's on at 8 o'clock because they're in England. And then SmackDown and Raw and Clash at the Castle are on at 7 o'clock because they're in France. I haven't seen the AEW. I'll tell you what, mate. I will watch that. I'll watch that tonight because I saw parts of it. I saw spoilers. I've been trying to like look it up and like actually get involved. I have to actually get involved with that. Are you streaming at Nightmares? Because if you're streaming, I'll probably have your stream on. I'll probably have the football and SmackDown on. Osprey has to be, mate. Has to be. Like I said, right? I'm a fan of them, like wrestlers individually. There's just certain ones that put me off from the product a little bit. Ah, right. Um, what time are you starting, Mez? If you're going to finish about 8, what time are you starting? The Championship is the league below the Premier League. You got 99 Hansen. Go on, lad. I was wondering because if it's in the next like half an hour, then I might drop a raid. You know. Oh, the Champions League. Yeah, yeah. The Champions League is where teams around Europe get involved. Yeah. No, no. The Championship is a league below the Premier League. The Champions League is a league that a lot of teams in Europe play. You've got to qualify. You've got to get like top four. Yeah, two different leagues, mate. The only way he gets cleared for that is if they like he signs a waiver, which is a fucking stupid thing to happen. You know, that's the only way he gets cleared for that. Yes, yes, mate. Yeah, the Championship is Europe, Champions is England. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Mez, if he signed a waiver, he can. As stupid as it is, he can. I don't think they would, but legally, yeah. If he signs a waiver, then he can. I wouldn't do it. Whether I was the wrestler or the company, I would never have someone sign a waiver for anything. Hey Ben, how we doing, mate? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So like, it's not as bad as is. Like, so it's not as bad as he's making it out to be, but he's making it look like he's willing to risk his neck for like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is Ben. Yeah, team 3 and 4. So footies teams 3 and 4. Um, and a new batch, I think, because the batch expires at 6. So what's a UCL Champions League? It's UEFA Champions League. That's all it means, mate. Yeah. The World Cup isn't the same as the Champions. The World Cup, no. The World Cup isn't the same as the Champions League, no. The World Cup is European. Like, sorry, the World Cup is international tournament. Packed anything nice today? We got a duplicate Yamal. Yeah, World Cup is international. Champions League is Europe. Um, Listening to what I say. Got a footies. Right back. All right. Skip this. Come on, it can't be anybody good, surely. Nope. Exactly. Yeah. There. So the World Cup is the thing the US is really bad at, and the Brazil is really good at. Yeah. Yeah. You know that thing that's being hosted in America next year in the summer, the World Cup. That's where all the best countries in the world are going to go and play for one trophy. Are you watching West Ham and Chelsea tonight? I am, mate. Yeah, I am. SmackDown's on at the same time as well, so I'm just going to watch that. I'm going to have SmackDown and the football on, and it's going to be a nice little chilled night. Need Palmer points. Yeah. Do you think they'll beat West Ham? They should do, but yeah, that was the Club World Cup. That was the Club World Cup. So that was teams who have been very successful or successful in the last couple of years um, in European competitions. The actual World Cup is in America next summer. The PS4 discs work on. They should do, Mez, yeah. Yeah, that was the Club World Cup, though. That wasn't the actual World Cup. The actual World Cup is next year. Oh, you know, it used to be really good. PlayStation 1 games used to be used as CDs because you know the music that was on games is like on PS1 games. You could put them into a CD player and it would play the music. They're both owned by different authorities. The World Cup is owned by FIFA, and the Champions League is owned by UEFA. So there's two entities that run football competitions. Used to sell theme song albums, yeah. No, of course they wouldn't, mate. No, no, they wouldn't. Um, I used to have all of those. I used to have all of those, like every single one of them, even the bad ones. Yeah. Did you see Our Truth is on Billboard number 10 for his album and Cena only got to 15? So Our Truth dropped an album and he's 10th in Billboards. FA Cup is just a European, it's just an English tournament, mate. Yeah, FA Cup is just English teams. Yeah, it's one of the most historic trophies you can win in England. The FA Cup. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I like Mark Henry. Oh yeah, they play a lot. Yeah, there's there's some players like if you're at the highest like level of football, um, you can play up to like 60 games a season, 58, 60 games a season. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you because I mean, think about it this way, right? If you're playing 38 league games, then you've got like say an FA Cup run, you've got a League Cup run, which is just a lesser version of the FA Cup. Then you've got a Champions League tournament to run through as well. You're doing international games for your national teams while you're doing all of this, and then you've got the World Cup tournament in the summer. Yeah, you've got a lot of games to play. Like they're playing football. Like if you're at the highest tier of football and you're in every competition with your domestic club and your international team, you could be playing one or two football games a week until July, I think. almost another year. 1 or 2 games of football every week for the next like year. Do you watch GSW? I don't, mate. No. What's that then? That's how Rodri got injured. Yeah, that's how a lot of players are getting injured. Yeah, yeah. It's every 4 years the World Cup, mate. It's every 4 years. Um, I do play Football Manager, but only off stream, mate. I don't really play. I don't really play many games on stream because I find doing like menu content, I don't have to focus on the game, which means I can continue to like talk and stuff. Yeah, no worries, Mez. No worries. 15 to 17 UCL games, 10 to 15 domestic cup games, 38 league games. So like 63 to 70 games a season if you go to the finals. Yeah, it's if you are the highest. The problem is right. It's twofold. The problem, right? No, the World Cup's every 4 years. So it's next year, then it won't be for another 4 years after next year. So it'll be 2030 will be the next World Cup. Um, the the problem this day and age now is that these players want more wages, right? But to pay that, they're going to have to play more competitions. If the players weren't on as much wages as they are, they wouldn't have to play all these tournaments and create all these like different ways to make money. You know what I mean? Because these people are on scandalous amounts of money, scandalous amounts of money. But the only way they can pay all these players and all like do all these things, sign all these like new transfers, and the only way they can do that is by creating all these new tournaments to go and play in. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does. Yeah, EAFC 20. It's actually free at the minute. EAFC 25 is free now if you've got EA Play. Yeah, they've been advertising it on WWE as well. The World Cup. Yeah, they've been advertising the World Cup on WWE. Just on Verts. Nice, mate. Nice. Yeah, honestly, mate, if you were to get the game, the game explains a lot more than I probably could, to be honest. Yeah, there's a few games that I do play on like off stream, like Madden, for instance. Been playing a lot of Madden, Football Manager. Um, yeah, I'll be playing the beta tonight. Looking forward to that. To be honest, mate, if you're trying to get to grips with like football in general, I would just play career mode because then you'll learn all the ins and outs of how like the leagues and stuff work. Because you'll be in all these different competitions, you'll learn how the transfer system works. Because obviously, you like in America, they trade and they do all these different things with like picks and other players and that type of stuff. And the worst team gets rewarded with the first pick. The worst team in our football gets relegated to the next tier down, and then they go and play with lesser teams in a tournament like the following season. So the best thing you can do is play career mode, and then you'll learn the workings of football. Then, like say for instance, if I wanted to find out how the NFL works, I would play um, Dynasty or something like that on Madden to see how that works. You know, because it is a lot different to what we watch. It's a hell of a lot different. It would be absolute carnage, though. Can you imagine in English football, right? In English football, if all the players from the academies were available for selection in that current league that they're in. So like Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, Newcastle, Villa all had chances at all the best players from the academies. That'd be mad, wouldn't it? He plays for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal plays for Barcelona. He's got a lot of hype at the minute because he plays for Barcelona. He's on the right hand side. A lot of people are like, um, a lot of people are thinking him to Messi, but easy edits. How we doing, mate? Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Who was the best Welsh player ever to play for the club you support? Um, Andy Reid probably. Andy Reid. Was Andy Reid Welsh or no? Irish. I have no idea. Um, Welsh. Um, who would it be for Liverpool? Ian Rush. Sunderland, yeah, yeah, Sunderland. Did we have a lad called Williams or no? Have you not, Ben? No. Do you do 89 exchanges or not? Adam Matthews, I mean, he never played really, did he? There was a lad that was in like 2009, I think. He played for us. I won't be doing any 1v1s, mate. I don't do 1v1s. I'll be honest with you, mate. That's a good question. Um, Welsh players that have played for Sunderland. Oh, it's all right, mate. I'm not very good either, but I just don't do 1v1s as all. I am not sure. Um, Danny Collins, Carl Robinson. Um, Danny Collins was all right. Danny Collins was all right. When I was younger, I didn't really pay attention to people's like where they were from. I'll be honest. I don't know why I thought Andy Reid was Welsh. A new transition. Chris, how are we, sir? How are we, Chris? How was your stream, mate? Can you get a shout out for Chris, please? How was your stream, mate? Do you know what might be a good stream idea? Yeah, sure. What is offside? Yeah, so if you're past the last defender when the ball's played, you're offside. Essentially, mate, it's as simple as that. If you are advanced even by like a millimeter of the last man before the ball is passed to you, then you're offside. But you can run past them after that, yeah. Like if you're running past the last guy and you manage to pass him, like if you're not just past him and then The ball's played, then you go past them, then you're still onside. You just can't be past them before the ball's kicked to you. Is all. Do 11 team of the season picks and the best team you can. I don't know about that. Oh yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, right? Basically, the best way I can describe it to you. Do you know in the NFL, before the ball is snapped, you're not allowed in the fucking in the no man's land bit, the line of scrimmage. Right? You're not allowed past the ball. You know, even by a little bit, you're offside. Right? Same thing. Same thing. You can't go past the line, or it's offside. Same thing, but the ball is replaced by the last defender. Is the best way I can describe that for you. How was your stream, Chris? How are we, mate? If you're not already following Chris, make sure you go drop the man a follow. How was your stream, mate? Oh, the game does stop, mate. Yeah, the game does stop if you're offside. Yeah. If you're offside, the game stops. Because it's unfair. Want to see your team? I mean, at the minute, mate, not really. Not in a bad way, though. Just like, everyone's teams is roughly about the same, innit? Like, we've all got 85 times 10s. We've all got footies, and it's just a bit same old, isn't it, really? With teams and that. I'm sure you've got a lovely team, though, mate. Yes, mine is 99 rated all players. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's team's the same, mate. Team reviews in this day and age. Yeah, I mean, um, what team should you pick for manager mode? I'd pick like a Manchester City, a Liverpool, a team like that. Um, just a team that you can understand the game with, really. FC24 squad, Messi. I'm not too sure I can, mate. I'll be honest. Packed Tots Lamine Yamal so many times. Yeah, I got a 99 dupe earlier, Ben. By the way, so yeah, 22 squad. To be honest, I'd be more interested in 22 squads than I would be. Yes, that is where Haaland plays, mate. Yes. Masters League squad. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, Mez. La di da da. Oh, Cantona. Bow, bow, bow in a rhythm to the brain. Left wing. Oh, that's Odegaard. 380, 397s. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be live for another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna be jumping off. Don't know who to raid though. Don't know who to raid though. Fancy pounding a rhythm to the. I mean, kind of, mate. Yeah. But I mean, to be honest, Ben, if he goes live, that would be the case. I mean, I'm not saving packs, but I'll have more packs for tomorrow. I'll have more packs for tomorrow. Yeah. I don't think I've saved packs since Team of the Year. And even then, I don't really think I did it then. And the beat goes on. You're currently installing FIFA 17. A very good game, that, to be fair. FIFA 17 stream like Mez, yeah. Or... No, I'm not saying live for content. That is utter woke nonsense. That is utter woke nonsense. Yeah. I'll be live for another 10 minutes, mate. So, oh, there's another one. There's Mendez. Love that chat. Bam. It's. I wouldn't say it's cringe, mate. It's just. I think the issue is people have a problem with people calling it soccer, but the problem is, right, we have a show in England called Soccer Saturday, right, and no one's got an issue with it. No one's got an issue with it at all. Should you watch MLS? MLS would give you a lot more understanding of football, yes, but there's no relegation in that league, so I mean, Lionel Messi's in that league, so Inter Miami would be a team to watch, mate. Because you know that I can. Yeah, look, and it's alright, mate. It's absolutely fine. Know that I can. $2.99 today, Yamal and Nuno Menge. Um, Not yet. I'm still looking for R9 and I need R9 and Pele, but we're getting more 99s at 6 p.m. We're getting like Team 3 and 4 footies with another like mini release and stuff, so tomorrow we'll probably finish all that off. What's an R9? Yeah, one of the best footballers to ever play football. If you just search R9 on YouTube, mate, you'll get that. Yeah. Send you 500k. Sorry, mate, I ain't got enough coins. I'm broke. I've only got 3.3 million. What happens if they release a store pack? Yeah, that's his name, yeah. Yeah, that's his full name. Understandable, yeah. It's one of them things, isn't it, mate, you know? If I could, I would. But I can't, so I shan't, you know? Only card you packed with this batch was Cruyff, really, yeah. Oh mate, there's loads. What I would do is go onto YouTube, right, and search for the art of football, right? if you go on YouTube and watch The Art of Football, they've got so many like really good edits of footballers. Oh mate, some of them are like 20 minutes, 40 minutes long. Like, it will give you an understanding of just how good some of these players actually were. Messi, that might be a good React thing to do, you know. The Art of Football, and it gives you like loads of different players, and then that might be a cool React bit of content. Hey Fia, how we doing, mate? Welcome into the YouTube. When we get Wolf reacts, I'm not really that good at reacting, mate. I'll be honest. I don't know if you've seen like the pack opening content. Um, People have an issue with the way I react to things. I'm alright, Mez. React stuff isn't for me. I'm alright, Wilcox, mate. I'm fine. Thank you very much, though. Yeah, I'm alright watching React's content. It's not my thing to do it, you know. No, I get that. I get that, but it's more so like I would prefer to watch that stuff just like to watch that stuff, you know. It's why I don't really do like watch alongs. If I'm doing watch alongs, and it's like say tomorrow is Tottenham and Manchester City, right? So I'll have 3.3 million coins. Who did you pack? No one really, mate. It's just really easy to get coins on this game, so. So tomorrow I'll be going live at dinner time for the early kickoff, and I'll just title my TikTok stream Tottenham versus Manchester City or whatever, and then we'll just sit and watch that, and then yeah, I'll open packs, sit and watch that. New cards in packs, nice chilled stream, should be fun. That's the plan for tomorrow, anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to be buying any cards though, mate, because those cards are going to go back into packs at some point, and then they're going to drop because they're going to like get packed loads. So yeah, mate, just do every single player SBC. Even if you don't want the card, just do the player SBCs, and then quick sell the stuff you get out of the packs. That's how you get coins. Are you going live after you've done that, Mez? Because if you're going live really soon, I'll wait till you go live now, Raid. You got 120k from doing Blanc. There you go. 10, 20 minutes. Yeah, go on then. Are you sure, or? Never worry. I'm a bad man. What is it? Let me say again. But is a problem for you? You thought it was 99 Messi, but it was 93. Oh no. Yeah, long day for you, mate. Hey, thank you very much for the. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. I don't mind answering questions because you were asking genuine questions, you know. You'll understand a lot more by playing the game. Like, I fully understood the NFL after playing Madden. I was watching it and couldn't get my head around it, but obviously, as you're playing the game, you got to learn the rules to play it. So, yeah. James is probably better than that Salah, mate, yeah. But it's a problem for you. Bow, wow, wow, wow. I go with the flow. Go back to old school. I go back to Rome. And nothing they can do is a problem for me, but is a problem for you. Come on. All goals 85 times 10. Long day. Long, long day that, mate. Hey, João Paulo. How we doing, mate? How are we? Welcome into YouTube, mate. How are we? How we doing, mate? Welcome back. Welcome back. How are we? But it's a problem for you. I haven't got R9 yet, mate. No. Have you, or? But it's a problem for you. It's in your eyes. Bop, bop. Yeah, hopefully we get some luck, mate. Hopefully we get some luck. Oh, can't be gulagging those cards. Them are all part of my Sunderland team and stuff like that, so. You know what's funny, lads? I haven't been wearing my Sunderland shirt today and we've had no Newcastle fans coming in being arseholes. So do you think the shirt's a correlation to fan bases? Maybe. Coincidence. I tried something out. I tried something different today, mate. You know? We've got Burnley, mate, so I'd like to think we can win, yeah. I'd like to think we can win. There'd be something wrong if we're not beating Burnley, you know. We played very well against West Ham. It wasn't difficult because West Ham was shocking, but... Saliba. Awful pack, that. Awful. Burnley look horrid. We've got Brentford next. Why is no one talking? I mean, there's people aren't talking in the TikTok, mate, but there's people in the Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Some people just sit and chill. Some people just sit and lurk, you know. People don't have to talk, you know. Absolutely fine if people just want to sit there and chill out. Too many. Yeah, so we had West Ham to start. We've got Burnley this weekend. We've got Brentford next weekend. I would like to see that 9 points. And my ender goal, yeah. I would like to say that's 9 points we get there from the first 3 games. And then we've got Palace. And if Palace are losing all their top players, um, if Palace are losing all their top players, we potentially could scrape a point against Palace. That's 10 points out the first 4 games. Oh, there's Messi. Duplicate Messi chat. Who wants him? Anyone? No? Yeah. So that's Yamal, Messi, and Mendes we've got today. Duplicate. Mad. Mental, really, isn't it? All we ever hear from you is blah blah blah. So yeah, it's a mad day today. Messi. Oh, I've got the secret. I've got the key to walk another way. You'd be happy if you could get a point out of your next 2 games. You've got Arsenal and Newcastle. Team do you support, mate? What team do you support? Leeds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought so. I was seeing prediction videos earlier. Yeah. To be honest, mate, them are 2 very difficult games. I've got Leeds staying up, by the way. Um, I think it'd be pretty cool if Sunderland and Leeds stayed up. There's Virgil. Um, got the key. I think them are 2 very difficult games for you. Footies again. CDM. German. You've got West Brom, then Preston. Do you think you'll win them games? Oh my god, man. Rooney. Yeah. Be a difficult season for you this season, though, no? Oh, there's Isaac. Best players out for 68 weeks. Never good, that, mate. That is never good. AEW Collision episodes 34 to 25 here. Nice. Turns out I can watch AEW from Wednesday now. I've got the key. Yeah, yeah. Injury prone player. Yeah, it's never good when you've got those, mate. It's never good. We used to have them all the time, and it was really frustrating. Like we had Aiden McGeady for years, was just injured. Ross Stewart, constantly injured. Unreal when he fit. Yeah, that's what we had. Ross Stewart when he was like fit and playing would score goals. Aiden McGeady when he was fit and like playing scoring goals. Hello, random dude, mate. How are we, sir? Yeah, I think we'll be alive for like another 10, maybe 10 minutes, maybe. Fantastic. Now you're home. Are you ready for the football tonight, mate? Are you ready to laugh at West Ham and Chelsea? Or, you know? Yeah, there's ESPN, I think, have made their own, like, app. Um, and I don't know what they're doing. Uh, it was a Footies background. Nuno Mendes. I wish it was the 99. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, mate. I hope I can, like... I wish I could have given away them 99s. I've got the duplicate storage. No, he's allowed to show Bundesliga games, mate. Goldbridge is, like, Goldbridge and, the overlap. He's allowed to show Bundesliga games. The first one he's got tonight, I think, is Leipzig and Bayern. So you can watch those games on YouTube now. You just got to put up a Goldbridge if you want to watch it. If you like Goldbridge already, then that's good for you then, you know. Yeah, so I think the overlap have them as well. So you can either watch with Gary Neville, live streamed on YouTube anyway. Some of them were. Some of them were. It'll be interesting though for sure. So you're telling me I'm going to have a Leipzig Bayern game on, wrestling, like, because SmackDown's on at 8 o'clock, and I've got Chelsea West Ham. Oh my god. Content overload, chat. Could be feeling round, because you never really had any crowd. Think it's too late for you to pack, Lamine, you give up. I wouldn't say give up, mate. You've still got another 2 hours. Having to multitask, yeah. And you're not that fond of that, to be honest. Fucking hell, man. Fair play, mate, yeah. At least you know where you stand, you know. You've got a 99 rated team. Nice, mate. Nice. I'm happy for you. Starts again. It's the same old you, it's the same old me. You get a goal, I get cold feet. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes, because imagine this opens the door to other people, like other leagues coming in saying, like, say the Italian league coming in saying, oh, we'll give this, like, it might get to a point where if you might be able to, like, live stream these things. Oh, is that the case? Yeah. I mean, if you put it that way, mate, then that means that you're living the life, you know? You're living the life there. How many 85 times 10 do you have? I started the stream with 200, mate. And we're down to just over 100 at the minute. But we're going to go back up when I open 89 times... 89 play SBs. I've butchered that. So... when I open the 89 player packs, we'll go back up in 85 times 10s. I hope this helps. Sorry for the brain fog. Yeah. He keeps giving you strikers and cams like 99 Pele, R9 and Mbappe. Yeah. That must be awful, that, by the way. I feel sorry for you, mate. I'm sorry to hear that. You need to put 93 R9, Ronaldo into an SBC. Can't be doing that, mate. Can't be doing that. Yeah, it sounds like you're living the life there, random dude, mate. Can't stop turning you on. The amount of tag teams on SmackDown, yeah. SmackDown is a tag team FC, isn't it? I'm not against it though. Like, I enjoy watching tag team wrestling if they can do it properly and get it right, you know. Because I grew up on tag team wrestling with the Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, the Brood. You had like Legion of Doom. You had the New Age Outlaws. You know. 97 Van Dyke into an SBC. Yeah, he doesn't get in the team, mate. So yeah. Turning you on, can't stop. Absolutely, sir. This is our duplicate storage today. We've got Messi, Lamine Yamal, and Nuno Mendes. Long day. Long, long day. Do, 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 do. Absolute belt of this song, lads, isn't it? You got Gold Theo and Quick Solder. Fair play. You still haven't packed a single 99? I'll show you my team, mate. I don't think it's going to make you feel any better, like, but... When it loads anyway. There you go. We've got a 98 Van der Sar in goal, by the way. That's the team. Yeah, I agree, Korea mode, yeah, I agree. Yeah, so this is my team. We don't spend any money. This is an RTG. We just grind the menus. We've got 3.3 million in this team. So yeah, I would say we've played the game very well this year. Very well indeed. And then tonight there are you got a 96 Maldini. Yeah, mine's 98, so I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex too much. Shams don't know where my phone is. She already knows it. Better close it. Apparently it's teams three and four in packs tonight. You got the 98 fares. Promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex. We'll keep those. Is Palmer in Paxton? If he was in team 3 and 4, yeah, mate. I know Hullett was in teams 3 or 4, wasn't he? So we should have a very, very, very good selection tonight, lads. Also, 99 Van Dijk sucks. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't have him, but I just didn't play the game. We got him from the FC hub and he's buns. Yeah. I mean, if he's not for you, mate, you know. Ronaldo, Dembele, Cruyff, Hullett. Yeah. I don't know what the re-release is going to be though. I don't know if we're getting team 5. I know we're getting team 3 and 4. I don't know about team 5. Too much. Shams don't know where my phone is. She already knows it. Yeah, it'll be team 5 last year. Right now it's team 1 and 2, yeah. It'll be team 3 and 4 and then 5, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they put all them back in packs and had like team 1 to 5 for like a week 3. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Career mode, yeah. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah. What are your top 3 SBCs in order? Oh, I don't know about that. And is 99 Blanc worth it? Yes, he is worth it. But I don't know what that SBC question's a bit of an open one, isn't it? Bit of an open one, that. Was that what you're doing? Yeah. Those are the 3 main ones you do. Fair enough, mate. Yeah. Don't think you've had a tot in the club for about a week. I've got 3. First time in a while as well. But yeah, lads, that's probably going to be me for the day. We will be back tomorrow, right? We will be back tomorrow. We're going to be watching the Manchester City and Tottenham game tomorrow. Yeah, I know, tiring, mate. We're just about to read them. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, dinner time. We're going to watch Tottenham and Manchester City. I will catch you boys tomorrow. Yeah, I think he's doing FIFA 17 Journey, mate, yeah. Um, right, lads, I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Thank you very much for today. You've been absolutely class. We haven't really had anybody causing trouble today, have we? Anyway, right, I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Bye bye now. Have a good one.